President Trump cannot guarantee us that a recession will not be coming later on in his term. So I recently covered Trump's interview with host Maria Bartiromo, where she pressed him on tariffs surprisingly aggressively. But in another part of that interview, Trump was asked about recessions and whether or not there would be one coming later on in his term, possibly this year. And Trump's answer was very out of character, very un-Trumpian. He said, "Oh, I don't like to predict these things," referring to recessions. It's like, buddy, you predict so many other things so boldly. A lot of the times, your predictions are wrong. Why can't you predict that we will not have a recession at all during your term? Because, of course, you think your economic policies are so amazing. You're reversing course on Bidenomics, and it's so great. You know, the Trump economy from 2017 to 2020, you know, it was so amazing. It was so great. It was all roses until COVID came in. Why can't you guarantee that? It's so strange. It's like he knows something. Liberal conspiracy theorists will probably see this video and be like, you know, dude, you need to go a step farther and say that he's trying to cause a recession. And I mean, we don't know that, you know, we can't speculate on motive, but you have to wonder if there's something going on, you know, that it's like, okay, you know, let's play fast and loose with the economy. I think that's a good way of putting it. Play fast and loose so that it'll harm the poor and the middle class, and the wealthy can come along, and the government, at the behest of the wealthy, can privatize a bunch of stuff to supposedly fix it. That was what David Pakman posited for a reason that Trump would have to crash the economy on purpose. Now, is Trump smart enough? I don't know. He's a good campaigner. He's a good public speaker. He's sharp in some ways, but I don't know how sharp he is on economics. He just talks a big game and has a lot of bluster that wins people over, and it won people over in 2024. But yeah, there's been a recession under every single Republican president recently, and none under Democratic presidents, or at least none started under Democratic presidents. So it's like, it is kind of in line with recent history. Now, we all know what Trump is going to do if there is a recession later on in his term, even if it's very late into it, like 2028. He's going to blame Joe Biden. He's going to blame Bidenomics. He's going to find some way. Maybe he'll blame Zelensky, you know. He'll be like, if Zelensky had just been a little more thankful in the Oval Office towards me and Vice President Vance, this recession never would have happened. I had to kick him out of the White House, and he caused a recession, so I kicked him out because he caused a recession. He'll find something. He'll find wokeness to blame, which, or he'll blame people who believe in more than two genders or something like that, because after all, they're violating the policy of the United States government that there are only two genders, according to Trump. So don't expect him to take responsibility. Don't expect Republicans in Congress to point the finger at him. But if there is a recession, expect his poll numbers to tank. And he will try to deflect. He will probably point to illegal immigration as being a cause. Even though, you know, he'll have been president and he'll be able to do something about it. But yeah, he'll say, oh, there's too many illegals here. Once we deport all of them, we'll fix the recession. You know, one of his divide and conquer tactics. But yeah, do you think that there's going to be a recession coming up soon? What do you think about Trump's answer, Trump saying that he cannot predict that there won't be a recession? He normally is so confident. He normally is just like, yeah, no, everything's going to be perfect under me. We're recovering from the Biden malaise and all that stuff. But this is so early into his term, you know? Is he aware that like once his policies take effect, they could cause a recession, and he needs to find a way to kind of be like, hey, listen, I don't want to be on the record of saying there will never be a recession, even though he's okay with being on the record making a bunch of other false predictions or false claims. But he's like being a little more cautious, you know? It's interesting. Cautious Trump is coming out swinging for once. But yeah, what do you think? Any recession under Trump? How will he try to handle this? As always, please like, comment, or subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. This has been The Morris, The Merrier, and I look forward to speaking to you in my next video.